Ever struggled pitching a tent? Today we're going to show you some easy tips, whether it be to pitch in a traditional pole tent or a fast and easy air tent, so you guys can spend some more time in the great outdoors. Come with me. So the first thing to think about when going on a campsite is, what are the facilities? Many campsites have many things, ranging from pools all the way through to just basic toilets. So before you go on your campsite, make sure you work out which one is right for you and go from there. Once you're there, some sites have reserved slots, some sites have an open field. If you have a reserved slot, how big is that slot? Is it big enough for your tent? Can you park your car nearby? Trees are perfect for a little bit of wind resistance. Secondly, the ground. It makes a big difference when having a good night's sleep. So keep an eye out for roots, rocks, slopes. All these things make a big difference for having the best night's sleep. And essential for your camping trip is a ground sheet or a footprint. They're the same thing essentially. They help with moisture penetration from underneath, keeps your tent dry, but also gives you a little bit of ease when setting up your campsite. You know exactly where that tent is going to go. And a final part of your setup, and one that everybody should have, is a carpet. These are perfect to give you a little bit of luxury underfoot. It gives you some warmth at night, but also helps with a little bit of sound and just keeps it quiet in that campsite. So once you've found your ground sheet, setting up a tent is as easy as 1, 2, 3. The first part, pitch out the corners of the tent, open up all the doors, because that's going to be key to a little bit later on. Number 2, set up the poles at the side of it. Poles, they could be the same size or different sizes. If they're different sizes, look out for the colour coordination, align that to your pole, and then make sure you've got all your tent pegs at hand. Remember, when feeding that pole through the sleeve, you're always pushing, never pulling. And you want them to make sure that you're starting in the middle. A little bit of tension from those corners means the tent will pop up on its own, making the whole process super easy. And then it's a case of tying those guy lines down. Don't start with super tension. You'll pull the tent either way. Let's get them out first and then we'll sort it out at the end. Let's go over there and have a look at the key differences between poled and air. These are super simple. These are 1, 2. Same as the pole, pitch out the corners, open your doors. 2, get your pump, make sure those valves are out. You don't want that beam dropping. Connect your pump, pump away. Most tents are 4 to 7 PSI. Be aware of the weather. You might want to go a little bit more or a little bit less in. If it's really, really hot, don't go to the 4.5, go a little bit lower, because those beams, they will expand during the day and they will get a little bit more pressure in them. If it's cold, put a little bit more in. One little tip or trick, if you find you are losing pressure during the day, check on those valves. They may just need a little tightening up just to stop that air dropping out. And finally, a quick tip on guy lines, guy ropes. Start with the tension, not too much, not too little. Lift them up, find the double line, give it a pull. Go around your tent doing the same, perfect. Collapsing a tent. This should be the easy part. First things first, tent peg extractor. Do not forget one of these. These will save you on the campsite at the end of your holiday. Go around, unpeg the tents on the tent first. You don't want to take the guide ropes out yet. You don't want that tent blown away. Secondly, go around and take the rest of the guide lines out. Super easy, again, using the tent peg extractor, making sure that all those doors are open and that air can leave the tent. You don't want to create a vacuum. Then it's a case of pulling the pins out the poles, allowing the tent to drop, pushing the pole through and out of the tent. Let's get those bags out. Let's see how big they are. You don't want to roll up your tent and find it doesn't fit. You've got to start tight so it fits into the carry bag. At the end, find your poles, pack up your poles, make sure you've got all those pegs and put them away. Air tents, just the same. Take out those tent pegs first, then the guy ropes. You're going to press the valve and the air will release. Make sure you're pushing the air from the far end out of the valve. You don't want that air to get stuck. Bag's ready, find the size, tight roll, easy. And one final pro tip. Today's a lovely day, but if you find yourself packing that tent down in the rain, make sure you find the time to take it out and dry it. You don't want to open it up next year and find that awful smell. I hope you find this video informative. If you do, give us a like, subscribe, and check out our other videos on the Go Outdoors YouTube channel. Thank you.